Huh. Well, this isn't the Christmas spirit. That's not nice at all. Putting dog poop in somebody's bushes. Is that a robin? That's a robin. I think it's gonna get a worm too. It's Christmas Eve in London, Ontario, and that's a robin. Pretty sure those aren't robins. No, they're not robins. I can't believe I saw that robin today. That's something else. It was gonna eat a worm, so the worms are still around. Something.
Good afternoon, how can I help you?
Hi, can I get a medium coffee, 1 milk, 1 sweetener, please?
Medium, 1 milk, 1 sweetener?
That's it.
Perfect. 170 grams.
I'm just on my way home to quiet this car, fix that exhaust, figure out what's wrong, and get that fixed up so we can travel in relative peace on Saturday. I don't want to listen to that all the way to Barrie and back. The car jacked up. Take a look underneath here. Oh yeah, it's just pulled out. It's easy enough to fix. Put that back together, or clean this up first. Put back together. Put a new clamp on, tighten it up. We should be good. Put a little muffler cement on that too. It's not a lot of room there for it to attach to the back pipe, but it'll work. Maybe might give it a spot of weld. Why not? I've got a welder. I can do it. Well, I've done it. I've got it fixed. Cobbled together. I use muffler cement and put the clamp on a lot tighter. It's not on that far. It's on about that far, which isn't really far enough. It should be that far. So it's about half as far as it needs to be. But it's gonna have to work. If it comes off again, I'll take it to a muffler shop and get something done with it there. Now I'm just gonna check the oil. I've been doing the tire pressure. They were all low, so I want to get them up before we take off. And put this down and get that stuff done. Where are you going? Oh, that's nice. She's taking a little present to our neighbors. I'm putting oil in the car. I just filled up the windshield washer fluid. I use a little bottle of gas line de-icer every time I fill that up for the winter, just because then it doesn't freeze. The minus 40, minus 45 stuff seems to freeze. So I put it in first, then I fill it up with just regular minus 35. And it lasts really well. I've never had a problem. I don't know if it's supposed to be, you're supposed to do that, if it hurts the system or not, but it works well for me. The car's running. That's much better. I'm just gonna go now to the car wash. Give it a quick wash. Just as I'd hoped, the car wash is empty. Oh, there's people vacuuming, but there's 6 empty bays. Perfect. Clean, waxy car now. So I need the keys for that box. It's the third ambulance I've seen going that way. There was one fire truck too. So I'm supposed to go that way to go home, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go that way and go around whatever is possibly up there. So I imagine it's an accident. Being how the drivers this time of year are so conscientious. They just let everybody in and don't cut corners. Or it's the exact opposite of that, which it is. For reference, that whole repair I did on the car for the exhaust, and I put air in the tires and a little oil in it, check the oil and all that. That took me 45 minutes. Get it all done. Well, looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay. In to get cleaned up, have supper, and I think we're off to church again tonight. We're on our way to, where are we going? Church.
St. Lawrence.
Yes, church.
St. Lawrence Church.
St. Lawrence Church. Named after Lawrence of Arabia. Jesus is actually a girl. What?
It's a handmade doll. It's beautiful. It is.
I thought you did a fine job lighting the candles, honey. A little nervous? It didn't show at all.
Good.
Because you lit one candle. 5.
What's so funny about that?
I think Mommy was supposed to light all 5 candles, not just one.
Well, what's funny about it?
We're laughing at it because we can laugh at ourselves, Jasmine.
It's better to laugh at a mistake than get upset and embarrassed.
If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at others. What? I didn't make that up. I think some wise man made that up. It's not a proverb or something.
No.
Come on, it is. It's gotta be. Yeah, that's an ancient Chinese proverb.
If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at
I think I read that in a fortune cookie at some point.
Did you record all that?
No.
We were being bad.
You were being bad? Not you. Oh no. You're being a bad influence on our daughter?
I wasn't on, I knew it. Because
You were teasing her or what?
Well, because look how white my skin looks. And
You're
how-
Snow White.
No!
She doesn't believe that, does she?
Stop! Stop! And the hair is brown.
Look how black it looks in this.
It is black.
No, it isn't. Stop!
Yes, as you age, your hair changes. Case in
How red my
point,
lips are. They're like red
Yes.
as a rose.
Snow White. Can I kiss you and wake you up?
You're going to get me a coffee.
Did you want a
You
coffee?
didn't even ask me. That's fine. It's Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas.
You go and get yourself a coffee or something.
Oh
No,
my.
it's fine.
I can go back in.
No.
They have dark and original roast.
Go. Keep going. Where are you taking?
Okay, off we go.
Did you get it black?
No. Why? So you want a little sip? Hmm?
I have a listen.
Okay. I'll tell you how it is. It's okay. If you'd like some, you're welcome to. It
Was the night before Christmas. No.
Merry Christmas. You're going to read this to us.
No.
Was the night before Christmas went all through the house. Not a creature was stirring.
Don't sing.
Don't sing it.
Mouse.
You don't want me to sing it? Okay. It was the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wind hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle to melt the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
I'm just dreading
To be afraid of. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
But there's no Rudolph. Rudolph there is.
But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to
all a good night.
Good night.
Good night, little girl. Okay,
Daddy, kiss.
let's get you in bed. Come on.
To bed you go.
Okay, let's go.
Is Mommy's gonna put me to bed.
Sleep right in bed.
Let's go. Looking good, Mom.